As I've said in other videos, I don't like talking about parenting generally, but this is something I'm actually really happy about. This is local, not international, but I think it's something that has wider ramifications. Where I live, here in Melbourne, Victoria, in my suburb, there's lots of medical centres, and one of them has taken a stand that I 100% am behind. I'm not going to name the medical centre. I don't have their permission to name them, and until such a time as I do, I am going to suppress that for legal reasons. But this medical centre, well done them, they have declared, and it's in bold letters on a poster on their front window, and it's gone out in emails and flyers, any parent who refuses to vaccinate their child will find that that child is not going to get treated by the medical centre. They themselves, if they are not vaccinated, will not get treated. And everyone's going to say, oh no, you can't do that. You have the Hippocratic oath. You've got to do no wrong, do no harm, and all this. Well, that's fine, but allowing people who are making themselves a carrier for disease and for diseases that have been eradicated and screened for and vaccinated against because they believe in conspiracy theories and fake information and false facts, thus exposing the rest of the wider community to contagions that they don't need to be exposed to, is the right and ethical thing to do. By preventing people who aren't vaccinated getting medical services, they are encouraging vaccinations to be more widespread. If every medical centre in the country said you're either vaccinated or you get no medical services, the uptake of vaccinations would go through the roof overnight. Because at the end of the day, while people aren't getting vaccinated, while children aren't getting vaccinated, which by the way is a form of child abuse, just like forcing children to be vegans, they're not getting a choice in that. If they grow up, once they're old enough to make the call, if they refuse vaccines and they choose to be vegans, when they're old enough to understand the implications, fine. But when they're too young to have a say in it, that's bullshit. But in any event, by having these people who aren't vaccinated out there, all that's happening is you're leaving everyone wide open to contracting things that have been done away with. And that's where we see things like bubonic plague and polio coming back in the community around the world when they were both completely eradicated for generations. So well done, this medical centre, and I hope more follow suit.